Hey, salam, 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 salam. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Salam, salam. I am Khadīja. Khadīja, I am. Okay. Oh, I see someone's here today. Salam, how are you doing? Put in the chat where you're tuning in from. I'll give you a second to put that in the chat. And then I'm just gonna give it like 2 to 3 minutes to see if anybody else joins, and then I'll go ahead and start the conversation or the topic of what today is about. Um, Meanwhile, we wait for like 2 to 3 minutes. Let's talk a little bit. Um, let's talk about yesterday. I went on live, and it was just such a funny experience because my mama joined. By the way, if you guys hear something in the background, that's the fan. But my mom joined, and for the first time ever, she saw me in a full niqab and hijab. And keep in mind, she literally just recently found out that I reverted to Islam, which was like a month ago. Not even a month. What am I saying? A week or two ago, November 4th. 20 days ago to be exact, she found out that I reverted to Islam, and she saw me for the first time in a niqab and a hijab, and she handled it very gracefully. I would say I was surprised by how graceful she handled it, honestly. I don't know why in my head, like I knew that she was like really cool, like chill when it comes to religion, because she's not really like a religious person by um so I know she was really chill about it. The only person I'm really nervous about telling is my dad, because him, on the other hand, that side of my family has like four pastors. All his brothers are basically pastors, so yeah, for him, we I want to make sure that I'm all the way ready before I even like come to him and tell him like, hey yo, you know I reverted to Islam, or as they would say, I converted to Islam. Anyways, if you're still listening today, thanks for tuning in. Super excited to tell you about what today's topic is about. Um, and just jump right into it. Also, thank you so much for my 988 subscribers that I have so far. I'm so grateful for you guys for your support so far, for liking my videos, engaging and commenting. MashaAllah. I'm so blessed and so happy to have you guys here. I'm excited to see this community continue to grow as we achieve our goal of aiding reverts or anyone curious about Islam, while also encouraging those who are like have always been Muslims, to have a supportive and non-judgmental community, aka the Wally fam, Sir Wally, which stands for Should I Revert? By the way, we have a Newsly Week letter, so if you guys are interested, please feel free to look into that as well. But yeah, we've been waiting pretty long enough, so we're gonna jump right into it. Today is not gonna be a long live. Yesterday, for the first time, I actually stayed on live for 2 hours, and it was really cool. Thank you guys for being there and like staying the whole entire time. You guys are awesome. Today, I think I'm gonna be here for 15-20 minutes max. If no one comes at a 15-minute mark, then I think I'll just go ahead and step out, skedaddle. Um, I don't know. I might also go live again later, or maybe I'll just stay here for a while and chill and see if anybody joins, because I'm pretty free. So maybe I'll just get some work down while other people are here. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But yeah, so it's been 4 minutes officially. So I think that's good enough of a wait time. So we're talking about what my 12-year-old brother thinks about Jesus, right? So I remember I was reading the Quran, and um he was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Well, I guess it's like another um book about God." And he was like, "Okay, that's cool. Can I hear it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, of course." So I basically started to read it out loud for him, and he was like, "This is really interesting. Does this book talk about Jesus?" And I was like, "Actually, yes, it does. And what do you think about Jesus?" Right? Just for background information, my mom's side of the family and my dad's side of the family believes like two different perspectives of like who Jesus is, and just takes the Bible from different perspective. But he was like, oh, I don't know. The Jesus is really confusing. They said that Jesus is God, but I don't get it. And I was like, that's okay. Thanks for telling me that. Yeah, Jesus is not God, baby. Think about it. What's the most confusing part about Jesus for you? And he was like, well, I never understood why one person would die for every one sin when, for example, if I did something to you, why would you die if I was the one that did something to you and I did something bad to you? And I said, that's a very good point, baby. Um, and I'm happy that you have the rationality and the brains to be able to even ask that questions. It's always good to ask questions. So he was like, can you like explain to me what that book says about it? And I was like, yeah, sure, of course. So basically, Jesus is not God, astaghfirullah. And he is just another prophet. What's a prophet? A prophet is someone that goes and tell the message that God gave them. He delivers it to the people. He was like, okay, so Jesus didn't die for everyone's sin? And I was like, no, baby, Jesus didn't die for everyone's sin. Not at all. Think about it. Like you said, wouldn't God be mean to make one person die for everyone's sin? That's crazy. And he was like, yeah, I thought God is supposed to be a nice guy. And I was like, yeah, God is very merciful, understanding, loving, just overall amazing. So, yeah, he wouldn't want someone that is such a good person to die for the whole entire sins of people that didn't even come into existence yet, that weren't even born yet. Because Jesus was from a long time ago. He doesn't like exist. He didn't exist like 2 3 years ago. Like that was thousands of years ago. And he was like, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I'm like, don't it? It makes totally a lot of sense. So yeah, and then I basically explained to him that his main message that came around was just to reaffirm, reconfirm, or like basically said what a lot of the other prophets were saying before him, that there's only one God, and that you should only worship one God, and you should follow the messages that were delivered to you before me, and that is delivered to you with me, and just basically how to worship God and everything along those lines. Long story short, he was like, well, this makes me feel a lot better about Jesus now because I felt sorry for him in the past. And I was like, sorry for him? Why did you feel sorry for him? And yeah, it was just he was just explaining that he felt bad for him because people are always saying, oh my Jesus, or something like that, or you're always calling Jesus's name. And you know um I felt bad that he died for good and bad people, because bad people were existed too, and all this stuff. And I was like, man, this like kids are so perceptive, like it's so interesting. And I think that's why you should never like stop a kid when they have questions. You should try to answer it to the best of your abilities. But long story short, I was like, okay, what did you get from what we talked about today? And he was like, Jesus isn't God. God is God. And there is only one God. And I was like, period. That is right. And so, yeah, I'm just really happy about the fact that he understood that. And I was able to explain that to him. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Um, Literally, I've said I'm gonna wait for at least 15 minutes, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. Um, I actually prayed right before I got on here. Um, so grateful to be able to have the ability to pray. I think we'd be taking that for granted all the time, honestly. Um, I have like, I don't know, have you guys ever got into just a let me lay down. I feel like I feel better laying down and talking to you guys. Okay. The fans probably gonna be louder here. But have you guys ever got into a situation where you might have like picked up more than you could chew? And this is going completely off topic now because I'm just waiting the 15 minutes to see if anybody else is going to join here in the meanwhile. But have you ever oh, there was supposed to be an event today and I forgot about it. But have you ever like feel like you might have like signed up for too much responsibilities? I feel like sometimes I'm like, oh, is that where I'm at right now? But I'm like, you know what, Allah, this is gonna pay off. It has to pay off. Like all this work I'm doing is going to lead me to somewhere great because I'm tired of working. Like, is there anybody else that just gets really tired of working? Like, to give you guys some context, right? Before I got here, I'm visiting family right now. Before I was visiting family, it was like I was waking up at 3 a.m. and going to my bed at like 10 p.m. And I look, you feel like I had insomnia. So it was like I was like I really didn't go to bed till like 12 because it took me so long to fall asleep. If I really think about it, like if I'm lucky, maybe 11:30. Um, but yeah, but now I'm here with family. It's just like so less. Like the discipline can't stay because I'm like always on the go and I'm always like always doing something for somebody or something. So that makes it like really hard too. So I haven't really been like sleeping how I want. And then what are the odds? Like all the stuff that I'm picking up on is happening now. Like they're all happening during this time, me being here. So I got my certification. I have just constantly learning about Allah in different ways by reading different books, like forcing myself to read different books. That's another reason why I'm on here, is because I want to be proactive in my seek for knowledge in Islam. And a way for me to be proactive is to keep myself accountable by making a series specifically about that book. So I'm reading For People Who Think, I'm reading Islam and the Destiny of Man. um those are the two things that I'm reading currently. And then there's another one. There's another one I'm supposed to read, but I haven't been reading yet. And that's the one about like UX design. I need to start that because I'm supposed to be meeting with my mentor, but I haven't started that book yet. So there's that third book that I need to start reading, which I haven't started yet. I just don't feel like it makes sense to like put that on this channel because this is a Islamic focused channel. I don't think it will correlate for me to be reading that book on this channel. So I'm lacking the motivation, motivation to be able to do it. And then I also have like work, and then I have like two volunteer things that I signed up for that I'm doing. um then I have this, like managing this channel, doing errands, um, and then I signed up for this stipend thing. I'm just doing a lot. But, all I can say is mashallah because I have life and I'm young, so I have the capacity to be able to do all that. Um, yeah. So we're at 13-minute mark. We're almost at 15 minutes just to see how long this will stay for. Kind of sad nobody joined today. Let's see. Turn on my mouse and see something. I was trying to look up like what's the best time to go live on YouTube for this specific topic. And it was so odd because literally I was looking at the analytics and it said that this time was a good time. But maybe I was looking for the wrong day. Today's Saturday. Yeah, today's Saturday at 12 p.m. and it says very many viewers are on YouTube at this time. So where are you guys at? Oh, I really wanted to talk to someone today. Um, I just, for whatever reason. But you know what I want to say? Mashallah. There is 740 returning viewers that I have on a regular basis. And that's such a blessing that you guys are tuning in. I'm just probably not picking the right time to be able to connect with you guys. But I'm just happy that you guys are tuning in regardless, that those kind of stuff matters to me. It's a big deal. The next video, the last video I posted didn't do so well, unfortunately. Um, the next video is going to be about powerful duas to fulfill your wishes. So that's exciting. I'm going to put that on Dua for Life playlist and the Should I Revert playlist. So, and then tomorrow I'm going to go live. Tomorrow's the 25th. I don't have anything to go on live, but I think I'm gonna, because next week I'm taking a long break from going live. Just because it's the holidays, I'm here with family, and there's like a lot of things to do. I'm gonna be talking about that too. Like, can Muslim people celebrate Thanksgiving? Because someone asked that question. So I think that's something to discuss. All right. If there's any questions that you guys have, just comment them on any video that you see on my page, and I'll be happy to discuss that with you guys. Um, just because I think it's important to be able to discover Islam and learn about Allah together. So feel free to just put any questions you guys have on the channel, because when you guys ask questions, I'm so happy to answer them because it challenges me to learn something new about Islam as well, and to go and do my research and gain understanding more about Islam. Um, Yesterday was a busy day for me, so I think I'm going to try to relax today, but I shouldn't because I actually have a lot of things to do. Um, Money goes so quick, but it doesn't come so quick. It goes quicker than it comes. That's what I've been realizing. But you know what? Actually, I'm not going to say that about myself. Money comes quickly. Yeah, money comes quickly. Uh, um, you know, all I could say about life is I could be dead, but Allah chose me to exist for another day. So, Alhamdulillah and MashaAllah for that blessing that we take for granted on a regular basis. But you know what gets on my nerves? These job scams. Like, things are so hard as it is. So how could you go after people who are in vulnerable states and they are applying for jobs, hoping that something's going to go through, and you send them something saying that this job is open, and then when they reach out, you ghost them, or worse, you act like they don't. You say that the job is closed, like you just opened it yesterday and started closed. But from someone that used to work in recruiting, I also get it. Um, also get it because sometimes you get way more candidates than you expect to apply. Yeah. I'm waiting to see you, waiting to see you, waiting for the day that you will be next to me, oh Allah. Waiting for you, waiting for you, waiting for you, waiting for the day that I will reconnect with you. Oh Allah. Oh Allah, please don't let my last breath be drawn until I accomplish this dream. Oh please, Oh, don't let me go till I reconnect with you. I'm making up songs now. Probably like, girl, didn't you say you were gonna stay here for 15 minutes? You're right. Honestly, this could have been a 5-minute conversation. I could have made this a video instead of a live. But um I'm so tired. It don't even make sense. Why am I? Why am I? Why am I? Why am I? Why am I so tired? Why am I? 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 Why am I so tired? Hmm. There's something that I wanted to see because I saw it, but it didn't make any sense. Oh, that's why it looks like that. There's a little tips bit left. You guys, think quick. Um what's 1000 minus 988? If you get 12, that's correct. That's how much more subscribers I need to reach my first goal. And then after that, I have, but right now, like that's my like most realistic goal. My big goal. What is it, you may ask? I thought you never asked. Let me tell you. 1 second, wait 1 second. Let me find it. I wrote it down somewhere. Wait 1 second, yeah, just 1 second. Wait 1 second, yeah, just 1 second. Wanna make 2,200 subscribers by February 22nd, 2025. Yeah. I just wonder. I have this video, and mashallah, it was the first video that started all of this, that sparked my YouTube. I set it off. It was all fire. Um, and that video changed my life. And funny enough, it was about a dua to say when you wake up in the middle of the night. And I've been waking up in the middle of the night a lot, so I need to start saying that dua again. That's where I'm at. Say it with me. 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 Say it. 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 Say it with me. Say it. 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 You know what's crazy? Notion changed for me for some reason. I'm trying to look up this analytics for my page. I have almost 1,000 views on my Notion. I'm so grateful for that. In the last 7 days, 21 people visit. Some were unique, some were returning. Mashallah. This makes me happy because it just means that people are finding it useful. That's my hope. It better be something that people are finding helpful to them. For our newsletter right now, we have 6 submission. We're still waiting for it to get to. I haven't posted on TikTok in a while. So crazy. Well, I think YouTube is better than TikTok. That's where I'm at, honestly. Checking my email. And I got something. You guys want to see what I'm here trying to email this account because they have a huge following on their social media account. I think it will help me get more people to know about um, more people to know about what services I offer. And first, get rid of this bold. So, hi, I hope you're doing well. My name is what? My name is who? My name is Slim Shady. I need to choose a way that I spell it because I be having it in different. I made these templates because that I use for someone else. So I can use them multiple time again. I hope you're doing well. My name is Khadīja, and I'm the founder of Islamic Resource Hub, of the Islamic Resource Hubs. Should I revert the platform? No, this is confusing. Should I revert? One second. Just pause, okay? One second. Okay, so I'm here now. A platform to support reverts and Muslims seeking to deepen their understanding of Islam. After following your work on TikTok, I'm just gonna end it there. That person, by the way, is that this original template was made out from. They said no. They're not interested. Anyways, I'm truly interested by how you've built strong and engaged community around faith and spirituality. It's taken me months to dedicate work to develop everything we have so far in the hub, resources, programs, and community focus. But what we're missing are the people. What we're missing, this boldest part, are the people. Oopsies, got in the way. This is where I believe you could make a tremendous difference. Yeah. With your influence, we would reach so many more individuals who would benefit from our resources. I'd love to discuss how we can contribute, combine our communities to have a great impact. It's wonderful to connect from a virtual meeting to explore how to reach and get you. Please let me know if the time works for you and we can set up a time. If you are not available for a, I know I missed something. I always do that. A meeting, no problem. Please view the important links below. Let's make this first because we spoke about it so much, you know? Let's make this potential partnership. Yeah. Let's see. Let's make sure this works. Yep. And let's make sure this works. Yep. Okay. It's better to make sure than not to make sure at all.
What is testing? Probably know this already. Maybe you don't take your medicine because I was over here. Life does not. Oh my God. Oh my God. Life does not. So I use. Yo, anti-theft. Forbidden from the beginning, I saw that up there. Feeling like since I met her, they said I couldn't have her. Way out of my league, I never believed it. I bought the Osmo Pocket 3 a year ago, and someone explained it to me. What, you know how they do? Just remember the universe will. Muslims call God Allah. I mean, it almost seems like it's a different God that they're praying to.
No. Oh, it's the same. It is the same word. In fact, it's not only the same word. It all comes from the word al.
Oops. I got bored. So let me hang up. I don't know why I'm still sharing my screen. I should have